let's get started. Okay, so today is the rain third pillar. So what we're doing is, this is really annoying me. Okay. So today is about rain. We talk about building our business, or as an employee, how are we going to be passionate about our job? So it's rain, and then is this subcategory about being creative. All right.
Okay.
I want to hear from you guys. As I said, I just want to keep talking and you just hear my voice. In coming to that sense, Anna, especially you had filled out the survey about your dream. How would you interpret this particular area about being creative in your business or in your employment? What does that stand out for you?
Being creative, it's about expression of your own and being, and generally it works in with what you believe and who you are, and how if that works whether you're an employee or whether you own your own business, like your aspiration, how you do beauty and therapy and massage and all that, and what inspired you to do it. Like, for instance, you love people, you like touching, you like making people feel good about themselves, right? Right. So for me, it was being able to utilize my creative juices, because I love design. I love the solution based, like solving problems, and that's how I would do it. That's how I've done it throughout my life.
Do you mind if I ask your businesses? What's your business?
Electronic security. So your cameras, your CCTV, if you've got, your swipe cards or your little dongle, little things that let you in a door, when you swipe and it lets you in, or you code in, it's your alarm system.
Yes.
I do that, but I do that for commercial, which means big business.
Yeah.
Shopping centers, airports.
Wow. Okay.
Well,
yeah.
I've been doing it for a number of years, but yeah, that's what I love to do. And not a lot of people do what I do and how I do it. A lot of people are very intimidated, but that doesn't stop me from being creative. That's why I work with good people, or good manufacturers, good partners.
Yeah.
That share the same belief.
Good. It's not they are intimidated by you, but that's not your problem. But
that's exactly right.
Not my problem, it's yours. I'm doing what I'm loving. Okay, so being creative, being in your genius zone, Anna.
Yep.
That's feel like that you're really working when you're in that, like, the numbers, I can, those people, like, see the picture here, like with all the wiring and things like that. But being in that genius zone, do you feel like you have been working many years, or it's just like the love that you're doing is like giving you the boom?
When I'm in that zone and I'm allowed to be who I am, and when I say that, the companies I work either allow me to be autonomous, which means I do it the way I believe it should be done, and trust me to do the job. Okay. I love the design and stuff. So yes, I'm in that zone. But over the last few years, and I'll say last 6 years, it's been, I love the work I do, but I find it very difficult to work with people. When I do this stuff, they expect more and not the way I want to. I don't know, they want to change the way I do things, and they want to make it cheaper. They want to make it, they want to use bad products instead of good products. And I can't do it. I won't do it.
Yeah.
That's my issue, Catherine. It's my issue. That is my issue, not theirs. I acknowledge that. But it's, someone said to me, if it's not your way, I go, hang on a second. It's not about if it's not my way. You asked for this. This is yours, not mine, but I am taking you to where you want to go. All right. This is the equipment you have to use to achieve this. But if you choose not to go down that path, well, that's your problem. But this is my design.
Hmm.
I'm
Yeah.
not doing it the other way. You want to do it the other way? Go find someone else.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, it's my phone.
No, don't apologize. So you still can hear. So Anna, the question was, when you're in a genius, when you're allowed to be who you are and you're doing what you love, do you feel you need to strive? Like, it's so hard work. Not talking about those people, not a
For me, I always want to do better. For me, that's just for me, not for anyone else, but for me. If I know I can do something better, I want to do it better. But that's just me.
Yeah.
And it's not for them. It's for me. It's probably the only thing I can control. It's that.
Where you're coming from, because you're so used to be embracing everyone, you want to listen to the ideas, but it's not like, put it that way, security is just like insurance.
Absolutely.
Okay, so
if you said to me, Catherine, I want a pair of red shoes, I want them this high, because you know this is where you have to be because of your feet and your back, right? But you want something a little bit more tailored so that you're comfortable for the next 5 years, right? My job is to make sure you get the 5 years, that you get what you're asking for. You haven't told me that you have a particular budget. I'll ask you if you have a particular budget, right?
Yeah.
And then I'll work towards it, or I'll say what you're asking for cannot be achieved with this budget. So there's always a constant, there's got to be communications anyway.
Yes.
But yes, you're right.
Yeah. Okay. When you are in song and when you are allowed to be yourself, more about you.
Absolutely. I become. I'm more power. It sounds awful, but I'm more powerful when I'm encouraged to be me.
Yes. Yes. That's
and I deliver even better when I'm encouraged to be me.
So that's that for us being in our genius song that we are given.
You're frozen.
I'm not frozen. But
Yeah, you lost your voice a couple of times. I lost you a couple of times when you talk.
Is it better now? Can you guys hear me? Is it working?
Yeah.
Anna, you are frozen. No, you're not frozen. You are mute. Okay. All right. So get back. So basically, it is when we are in our genius zone, we love what we're doing, no matter how much challenges you overcome it. But when there are people trying to stop, you're not allowing you to be you.
That's right.
All right. Okay. So while this is what we are trying to help you with, now you're looking at like, what is my business, what I love, what I enjoy, and how I could balance my family. That's why the questionnaire came up is, what's your dream? Okay. Okay. What is your dream? What is it that, what is it that really, when you have your own business, you don't feel like it's a chore? You don't wake up, it's like, oh, I have to go and freaking see those clients. Or I'm so excited, I'm going to help so many people.
Absolutely.
These three of us here, for those who are watching replay, I want you to think about in your job or in your business, how you're actually helping people. Anna is helping people by protecting them. By buying shitty products, nowadays, electronic security. If you buy a cheap one, how easy people can hack it. A teenager.
And it's about education. You're right. You're right. They're right. And people haven't learned.
No, they haven't. This can easily buy this so-called, what is it, the video camera. You know how people have the doorbell now, you press the button, you see the face.
Yeah, that's hackable really easily.
For $200, but I don't want to spend $200. It's cheap. I don't know the product, but I just know that if people want to hack into that system.
That's the best way to go.
Yeah, that's the best way to go, right? So
yeah, absolutely.
I know you don't do residential, but like I'll talk to you. It's like, Anna, what sort of specification, right?
That's okay. I can do residential. I do it for executives. Yeah. So I do it for specific people. I don't do the general.
No, you don't want to do the executive or like a barrister. A friend of mine, friends live in Mandan, they're barrister. I said, oh, give me the address, I'll come and pick you up. oh, sorry, like because he's a barrister, they don't like to just give the address to any people that they don't know, which means, you understand what I'm saying?
I did it for
You know?
CEO for banks, CEO of banks is what I've been doing. So it's totally different. But you're right, and that's important because if they can get in if they know your address, then they can get in anyway.
Nowadays, the internet, it's not scary. The internet, if the CEO, I don't know, I haven't been there home, but a lot of theirs is like electronic, a lot of access for password and things like that. It's so easily hacked.
Absolutely.
Dollars product in LD, people say, oh, so good, let's buy that.
It doesn't work. That's all right. It does, but then it fails and everything has to go back.
But it's the same thing. I said to my husband, if someone really deliberately want to come and rob your house, no matter how many locks you want to have, right? If they have planned it, if it was planned instead of a drug addict come and want to have a quick buck, that's very different. Because coming from the drug and alcohol background, I know some people just want to have a quick buck. They don't know who is there and whether they will have money in the household.
The idea is, in your case, it's for if you have your alarms and everything. 2, 1 for your business, you get tax dispensation, and the other is your insurance. Your insurance policy goes, oh, she's put in 6 cameras, she's trying to keep it secure. They can't question it.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, that's why, really at the end of the day, you pay for what you get. So Anna, you work for residential is people at certain level in the society.
That's right.
They're willing to pay. If they wouldn't ask us like, can you do it cheaper? Every day, PS Client and I go to Springwell, we $2. Oh, is that half price yet? We wait for another half an hour to get the half price, food and veggie. I mean, like nothing wrong with the everyday people, but they just live in a different
mindset. It is a mindset. Absolutely, you're right, Catherine. Absolutely.
So but anyway, when coming to a creativity, come back to where we are tonight. The discussion is we're still discovering. And Anna, you have been doing what you love you're doing, but you discover that there's so many different areas in life that we could be creative, but we'll bring it back to our business to build, isn't it? What you've written in the survey, your answer is beautiful. Then for you, your next step is, how do we implement that? Not
absolutely.
Just but next.
Absolutely.
Okay, I think, I have a conversation with you this morning. That's why I said, you don't want to retire. Retire for what? Anna and Catherine just go for coffee every Friday in the city and yeah. I love you, don't get me wrong, but how many coffee can we have in our life?
Go shopping. We've got to go shopping. That's one thing I want to do with you. I'd have a ball.
Oh, we're going to have a lot.
I lost her again. Hal, are you there?
I'm here, but you're frozen.
Hello?
Who is frozen?
There's a picture of Frozen.
Anna,
can you hear me?
Now she's not.
Am I frozen?
Nah. You want to go shopping? Yes, please go shopping.
Go shopping, have a lovely lunch. Once a week would be fantastic.
Yeah.
And that's what we should be able to do. I can go, Catherine, what do you want to eat today? Fantastic.
He's like,
that's
no,
what I want to do.
I want you to cook for me. You can eat so much out there, but like, sometimes we're too spoiled to eating too much good food. So sometimes good food are not become good food. Like a home cooked meal. What we're saying is,
honey, we're losing every second.
Okay. Let me check. I think we should have turned off the heater.
I still can hear her.
No, it's just annoying. But what sort of booster would you buy though, Anna? You said
Ubiquity is a great booster. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll send you the specs. Just tell me what you've got currently, and then I'll send you the spec for the booster, and I'll give you a cost price. Okay. This is my first glass of wine, in 2 weeks. Since you last saw me, I was so sick. I was so happy I could have a glass today.
Yes,
You're
No.
laughing. It's the
Well,
truth.
we need to go to wine. We'll be going to Italy and France to go to different winery. Okay.
Oh my God, yes. Absolutely.
You know what? Ideally, it's like I don't want to stop working. In a sense, I don't want to stop coaching or helping people. All right. I want to keep doing it, but like I can do it anywhere around the world. It's just a couple of days a week, and then the rest is exploring. Because when I go overseas, I want to live locally and learn from the local. That's life.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Absolutely.
Can you imagine we go to Africa, South Africa for safari?
Oh my God. Yeah, and they got great wineries there too.
Oh, every country have great winery. What are you talking about?
No, no.
Yeah.
Some people say they've got great wineries and they got shit. So I'm just letting you know. That's all right.
Yeah, but I need to build up my tolerance. Like you guys can have a bottle, I'm still having my glass.
Well, I've got to get healthier and fitter, and then I can tackle more.
Well, I'm going to help you with that. Don't you worry. When you get into the program, the one-on-one, I'm getting you into shape. Okay, not just the body, but the mind. All right. Okay. So am I stopping? I'm not stopping, right? So Hua, I really would like you to answer the 6th question about my system is not great. So what is your highest priority in this lifetime? Okay. This is in the Facebook. I'll tag you already, so you can answer this question. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
I hope I fired.
So, Anna can forward the link to you. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
I will. Just give me a second.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Second one is this your dream or someone else's dream? The reason I ask is being the Asian people, they'll ask, oh, what would you like to do? I can tell you, my first dream job is to be a policeman because it's cool. Yeah. I'm going to keep everything safe, but it's like, I can get a gun. I can play with a gun. For me, since young, I can see that everything I want to do is I want to have fun. And can you imagine in my time, my parents be like, how can you have a job that you have fun? Because it's like they look at that. You either become a doctor, an accountant, or engineer. Otherwise, you have no hope in the life because all these occupations will give you good money. Is it really?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Not really. I actually have friends that he did like most Asian. I know a lot of doctors, okay? For those who hear that, is like only ask me which specialists or friends in the medical field I don't have. When you want to ask for a specialist, I can refer you to one of my friends. Okay. My friend is actually quite high up. Like I actually have a friend is a medical service director in a hospital, in a national director. My friend. Okay. So I have medical friends that really done well, but they're passionate about it. But actually I have friends that who completed a medical degree, they walk away from medicine because that is actually not their interest, not their love of their life. So the question is this your dream or someone else's dream? Okay. That's why have you answered that question?
No.
What's the reason you want to start your own business? Okay.
Yeah.
Your dream or someone else's dream? Is it your idea of you having my own business? I can make more money. Not necessary. Which Anna have seen. She met all these CEO at the bank and things like that. They are not having their own business. They are the chief officer of a bank. They answer to how many stakeholder. All right. But some of them could be the happiest people on earth because they are in their zone doing what they love. Does that make sense? Okay. Then right now, are you settling for less? Okay. All right. Are you settling for less? I actually answered the question myself today. As I said, if you're not going to be coach for me in the future, when you get a new coach, ask them, do they have a coach themselves? Because in this industry, if people are not keep growing, they can't coach you because they're stagnant. Okay. I have my coach. My coach this morning actually asked me, I said, I'm living in an abundant life. He said, yeah, it's abundant. You are comfortable, not necessarily full on abundance, but I'm very comfortable because I have worked hard in the past. My psychology practice have given me a lot of good things, but I want to wind that down to step into coaching. Is a totally new business. I love what I'm doing because every Tuesday I can tell you this is one of my favorite hours of the week. Spending time with you guys and seeing you guys grow.
Can you just accept me, Ho? You haven't accepted me as a friend. I can't send you anything.
Oh, okay. All right. You can do it later. That's all right.
Okay, I just wanted to let her know. That's all. Sorry.
I send you the messenger, but I haven't get back from you.
Okay. Yeah.
Ask me about the massage thing.
You're mute again, Anna.
I'm not doing it deliberately. Sorry.
Okay, sorry, Anna, it's my fault. I should have remembered that you're not the most tech savvy person.
I am tech savvy, just not Facebook savvy, honey.
Okay. Facebook savvy. Sorry, I apologize. Oh, who am I talking to? A security, like electronics?
You're right. Honestly, I'm terrible with this shit. Sorry. Keep going. Sorry.
And then what will you feel like when you reach your dream?
Oh my God, euphoric, honey. Euphoric. And that just means that every morning, like I wake up and I see the day, I'm just so glad to be alive. And it's that feeling of it's just amazing. That's all I'm going to say. It's when I'm finding peace. It's like being in a group and finding somebody like you, Catherine. It's like, yeah, I know. Peace. That's what it is for me.
Well, exactly. It's just like you and Hua been searching. Hua been watching all this video online about the personal development. Okay. I'm sure a lot. Do you want to be coached by me? Do you want to be coached by me? But Hua is very much how I met Hua is very much how I met you, Anna. I was at the salon and she saw me. I saw this girl, seriously, this little girl, Hua would almost want to hop over and hug me for some reason. I was like, oh, okay, good energy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Well,
and it's beautiful. No, it's beautiful. When there's peace within you, then it's just it's different. It's just Yeah.
So this is what is important. You say you have that peace, just so you're passionate, personal feels a vision. So when you're passionate what you're doing, what kind of challenge you have in front of you. Oh, okay. Yes. My time to truly tell my entire story is not yet. But I can tell you, I've gone through something very shitty in the last 3 years. I can't wait that I can publicly,
Mate, I've got some shitty for you. Until I catch up.
Oh, who is the man?
No. Everyone's story needs to be heard. All right. There's no shitty. Shit is shit. Sorry, Hal. Shit is shit. Comes out the same end on everybody. I'd like to see somebody shitting it from another end. But shit is shit. And it's either very toxic stuff and family is usually involved.
Oh.
Absolutely.
I've seen a lot of family shit, okay? But think about when we dive into this, our being thrill and exhilaration of feeling of the dream. All right?
Yeah.
So that is something that we strive for. So, but this is not a destination. We keep going. So we have a dream, but we don't stop dreaming. Okay. So where is your creative attention? It flows. So flows your life. Can you feel that right now? Like, Anna, you feel like, oh, wow. Love.
Calmness allows the creativity. And I'm every day and every morning I ask for that. My intention is to go through my affirmations and all of that, but I ask for the calmness, and I ask the angels to give me, a steady stream of kind and loving thoughts.
Yeah.
So that I'm taking my time and I'm breathing, and that's really important, because I'm a person that dives into the shit. I'm the person who takes the risk, and I'm not scared of taking risk. I think you've ascertained that, Catherine. What I do need to do is clean the baggage of shit. And the baggage of shit is not necessarily mine, but because I'm in there and the universe goes, well, you're going to fix that. And you go, okay. Okay, I'm going to do that. Okay. And then you've got all this toxic stuff. So I haven't been sick like this. Somebody said to me, in the last 10 years, I have never known you to be as sick as you have been since this year. I've had it, 4 times now since you've spoken to me, Catherine? I've had COVID once, but I've had influenza 3 times.
This is your second time. Oh, this is your third COVID.
I've had influenza 3 times and COVID once. But my whole family's had COVID and I hadn't. So I don't know what to work out, what can you do? But that's got a lot to do with toxicity. So Ho, when you go through changes, and this is what I've learned about me, this is not about anyone else but me, talking about what I've gone through, you tend to, it's like when you're going to clean your vegetables, you clean out the garbage. You want it's the only way to describe it. You're peeling that vegetable, you're peeling layers, right? When you start peeling, there's rubbish. So I'm peeling back layers. Sorry?
Detoxification, getting all the junk.
Rubbish. Aren't you lovely? But it's still rubbish.
Yeah, it's still shit when you shit.
That's it.
Forward.
And it can be any color you like.
Oh, don't remind me of the color.
Yeah. Sorry, Ho. So can I ask, Ho, have you been going through that? Have you found it? Yeah?
Yes, I did. Yes, I could understand some of the stuff that you're saying. Yeah. And I'm still dealing with it. And it's just, and the thing you say, calmness, and you saying about the loving thought, that I found that too, like it worked for me too. If someday I don't have time or minutes and I just sleep, I just stay in bed longer, and then I didn't do my meditation, I didn't ask for calm and for the loving thought and kindness, and I didn't have a good day.
Yeah. So in these times, we have to ask. We have to put it out there. I stood in the grass. Do you want to hear something funny, you two? Last 2 days, I took my affirmations, my intentions outside. I want you to imagine I'm in a court. And I stood on the only patch of grass I had, which is at the front. And I said it out loud in the sun, to the Mother Earth, to the goddess, the God, whatever you want to call them. And I put it out there. And I think my neighbours are listening to me now. Do you know what I mean? I felt the need to be in touch and barefooted, and it's beautiful and warm, and it's not cold on the grass, and it made me feel better. So that's important. That's important. And the more I talk to you guys, the more I feel that it's important that I help people even more. Because we're forgetting where we've come from. I mean, Catherine does it better because she's softly spoken and gentle, and I'm just, crazy.
We love your energy. Okay, I know when you say, "Oh, her voice is so calming," but what I can hear is like, "Hey," this is my voice.
No, not at all. When you start talking,
Mm.
this is what Kate said. The minute you started talking, I was out. I was just there. And then she did it because you already had me in it. I was already doing it.
It's good.
But her voice isn't calming. It's more of a direction. She goes, this is where you have to be. Bang. And that's why I went, because it wasn't a gentle push. It was a command.
Yeah.
And with you, it's a gentle push. And because I love you, it's straight out there. It's just bang.
Yeah.
So I like Kate, sorry, very much.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's different. It's
Exactly.
different.
So the thing is, what works for you? So as a
You work for me. Catherine, you work for me, but Kate there's a message Kate has to give me, and I'm waiting for it.
Yeah,
It'll come through you, though. It'll come through you. So it's just, anyway.
You can see both of us as a coach. People say, oh, they're two women coaching women. It's so similar. But you can see that we are not
No.
working it nice. So each of our clients, you guys receive something from Kate that it's not my Ginny. You get what I mean? But for Helen, Louise and Christine, they'll be like, whoa. So it's a gift that we can give to our client.
Yeah. But you two have very important You're very important messengers. That's the thing. And we are women who are willing to listen and want to be part of that.
We only want to speak to people that want to listen, because we all have a mission on earth here. Okay, that's why I reignite those who say, I don't know what about my dream. Like Anna, you're very honest when you answer the question. It's good because, for me, the reason I'm saying here is like I also forgotten my calling or my dreams when I go and trace whatever meant to be being told or stuff. But so what? You have all those, how many Louis Vuitton handbag I have, eating in a nice restaurant. But those are
just basic stuff. Just it's not asking for fucking castles made of gold. It's just basic stuff. Would you like to go and have something to eat? Yes. You're not allergic to anything. That's wonderful. So we can eat the same thing, or we can try each other's dishes.
Yeah.
Just basic stuff. I don't mind if you share what I've written to her. I honestly don't. So give her any ideas. I'm happy for you to share, because if it can help, I'm happy for it to help. But, that's just the way I feel.
Yeah, good on you. I appreciate you. I have a quick look at. I love how you answer. It's not what you say you want to do. It's how you acknowledge. We get sidetracked.
Yeah, absolutely.
But that's still a deep knowing in you, though. When you said you knew the time that you had to go to that meeting, because you know that potential client is possibly not going to buy from you, you still went because you know something there is for you.
That's right.
So that's how we met.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's because we're open. So how is new for this, but when you learn about putting your intentions, like I've always had the ability, but my ability is growing because I'm focusing on that. So that meeting I'm supposed to have on Thursday, I said he was interested in doing projects. He rang the agency that asked me and said, no, I've changed my mind. And the agency said, we don't understand why. I said, I can tell you why. He looked at what I've done. He's looked at my accreditations, and he would have said, she does everything. And no, I just want her focused on projects, and she does more. I don't want that. I want someone just completely focused on projects. Oh, as soon as he said it, I don't know. We go, oh, do you know why? He goes, and I'm shocked. I go, I'm not. I'm not shocked. He looked at the accreditations and went, oh, no, I'm the boss here. That's they don't look at what I've done. They haven't spoken to me yet, but they've made that decision. Let it go. He might have called my previous boss, who I told to go get fucked. right? And had a conversation with him.
Yeah.
And I don't care because I told the boss to go get fucked. He was doing things that was incomprehensible, undermining clients, not doing what he's supposed to do, what's right. He's a racist, discriminatory pig, sexist, and spoke shit. So I don't really care. But if you want someone like me, accept the fact that I'm always going to be honest with you, right? And I'll get the job done. Don't judge me on something if you haven't spoken to me. So you can, basically, I don't give a shit.
Good. All right. Okay, let's get back to the basics. So Anna, before you said your intention each day. So remember, for those who aspire watching the replay, is need to set your success at the beginning of the day. Like Hua said, if the day that she didn't take time to meditate, that calmness, that stillness is just everywhere. Okay. So you know what works for you. Even 2 minutes of closing your eye, taking some deep breath. That's a form of meditation.
Absolutely.
And Anna now is like, who give the fuck who hear my intention? The whole world should listen to my intention.
I've got my grandkids turning around and saying I'm rich. I'm okay with that.
So when you send that out, you're not sending out to your neighbors. You're sending it to the universe for it to come back to you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because I don't care if someone hears me. I mean, I care that the universe hears me. I don't mind other people hearing me. I just think it's quite funny. That's all.
Yeah. Okay. So that's what you need to do to set the intention. And then guess what? When you say you already knew, you just knew. All right. But it's not your loss.
No.
Helping someone else who need your help and appreciate you.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not a rejection. They haven't even met you. Seriously, if they are serious, the employer, looking at the paper is not enough. Even have a first interview is not enough to know that this is the right person. Because
well, the guy that I speak to, the man that I spoke to, he goes, Anna, I've been chasing you for years. I go, I know. I said, he goes, we're going to find something. I don't like the way this guy's done the business with me. And I said, I understand. I said, but he has his reasons, so respect them.
Okay, Hua, do you have any question? Is we will have been in a position that is like, I am doing what I'm doing what I love I'm doing, and I'm getting paid what I worth for. All right. So for you, I'm new, so I can't say no to people. I need to do more hours to fit them into the out. No. Okay, because as you say, you can learn that now, even you just started for a few weeks, it's impacting on your time with your kids. And you want to be calm, you want to come home to love your kids. You don't want to become like, why haven't you done your homework? Why haven't you eaten dinner? You don't want to do that. Okay. That's the last thing as mother. Anna will have something to add on.
I had a lady that used to work in a mansion. I'll say in a mansion. She was Chinese, Vietnamese, and she used to say, oh my God, she used to say, who did your nails? It was like Hitler. Who did your nails? I'm not happy with your nails. Did you go somewhere else? I had to ring her for permission. To use other people when I was going interstate, right? You're laughing. Her name was Kim. I used to ring her and go, Kim, I'm in Queensland. I've been here for 3 weeks and the temperature is making my nails grow longer. Can I please do my nails? I promise I'll come and see you. Okay, give me the name of the people. That's what she used to do. She decided when she was going to work, to the hours that she was going to work, and everyone that went to her didn't go anywhere else. She called it. Because she had young children, and she said I had particular time frames I could work, and people understood. I just made it known right at the beginning. That was Kim. I'm not saying that that's what Ho should do, but if you teach people now, they come to respect that, and it's about respect for you.
I just thought that when I start my business, I should say yes more, so people know my work, and then they like me. I offer, then they coming back, and then I can work it out later. But I find that the last 4 weeks, some clients they really appreciate what I'm doing, and I'm growing, right? I'm growing, I'm learning, and keep learning,
Yeah.
and put like create, like you say, creation. Like I get
Yeah.
better and better, like compared to the first 2 weeks. What I was doing and still doing training, right? But some client could bargain me, and or they keep changing their appointment. Like today, this client last week cancel her appointment, move to this week, and now I remind her for her appointment, and then she say, she find some excuses not to come again, and I just don't know what to deal with them. Like they don't take it seriously because of her. I couldn't put another client in her spot, and now they just find some excuse not to come. Or and I question myself, what did I do wrong? Must we do something wrong?
It's
And
not. No, it's not necessarily what you've done wrong, Carl. What you can turn around and say, could I have some feedback? Because I want to make sure that, if you're not happy with my services, why you're not happy. And if they don't give you that feedback, they're not worth it.
Mm.
All right? People who are not happy with you, they'll tell you they're not happy.
Mm.
And people who are happy with you will always come back.
Mm.
Always. But it's not necessarily you, it's them.
Mm.
You know what I mean, Catherine? It's not you. It's usually she didn't have champagne. She wasn't giving me wine. She didn't have a water or a Coke. I'm so used to that. That sort of stuff. Not necessarily her.
Yeah, I'm learning now that I should treat on the customer, because some customer sometimes you developing like the friendship thing, like they give you did and that, but and then they recommend their friend come, right? And they want to have the discount or something, but and then they will make confusing, right? If I give like I charge her $80 and I charge her friend $100, then they gonna find out. So it's just gonna learn how to treat everyone the same, but I learn how to improve my
Your new customer.
lower my price. Raise up my price, and
you need to talk to Catherine. Catherine will probably give you a great solution in relation to how you go from there.
Yeah,
because the way I would do it is totally different.
Yeah, just told me last week about how to set my boundary, and then I was afraid that if I do that, then I would turn my customer away, because I'm not, like not. I just.
But I hope you have heard the message from me and Anna that we're much older.
I'm way elder. Yeah.
I speak for myself. Anna is not that much older than me. We don't give a shit when we need to say no, just being true to myself. Because I have a new client today. She asked me, do you work at 7 o'clock? No. Work on Friday? No. He's my new customer.
Yeah.
Values in the first session, what I brought her through. Oh, I better come back this day that you're working. I said, yeah, Tuesday to Thursday, I work in psychology.
It's difficult at the moment because you're wanting to give it all, but if you don't teach them now, it's like you have a dog. If you've got a dog, if you don't teach the dog that it can't go into the kitchen now, it cannot shit in your house now, you can't do any of that. If you don't train them, they're just going to do it. And people are the same. I'm sorry, they are. If you say to them, my hours are, I'm happy to do hours between 7 and 5 or whatever, Monday to Friday and Saturdays, and special clients that are special can come in on the weekend or can do the Saturday or the Sunday because they can't come during the week. They're special, right? And when you do that, they'll pay extra, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, Catherine.
No, you're right. Exactly.
Yeah, because you've said to them, look, you're one of my best clients, and because of that, I'll provide my services to you on the weekend.
Yeah.
Right? But this is after you get to know them. It's just a way.
I don't have that type of client that they only can do on the Sunday, and I don't want to work on Sunday. But they bring a lot of clients to me. Like if and home visit, like they do 3 or 4 in one row.
Mm.
So do it every second Sunday.
Mm,
Pick a Sunday. I know you don't want to work Sundays,
mm,
but now you're building a clientele. They're specific
mm.
and they will pay. They
Yeah.
will pay, and they will bring more that will pay.
Exactly. Good. All right, let's get back to the core because, but I'm sure
Yeah.
because a lot of quite a few people are starting their business or been doing it. Is the boundary that will feel like, oh, we have to be nice. In business, you don't have to be nice. You need to be good at what you good
Yeah.
customer.
Say it with a smile. You've got a beautiful smile. You're beautiful. Just say it with a smile.
You can say no to Hua. Okay. All right, let's get back to the core. Is for you both. Anna answered this, but Hua, you need to look at that. But Anna, you also need to answer this question again. What step can you take today towards your dream? Okay, not just answering my question. You guys are not frozen, right? But take action. You need to take action and implementation to do this. No matter how many calls you come on and talk to me, when you go off the call and not taking action and implementation, you will stay the same.
I've taken action. I've got my pay.
So you talking about the dream? Is that about the business or everything?
What are your dreams?
I've said she's asked me what am I going to do to achieve my dream.
No, she's asking which dream? My business,
Or my
family. I won't say about your family, the dreams about your family portrait, that how you want to look like, or you want to say your business, or about you are in 30s, in your 60s, do you want still have the same body that you have right now? Is that your dream?
I want to be healthy and strong.
You will, and you are, Anna. So, but the fact is, when you know how many, write it down. You can have any dreams as you want to. All right. But when you know this is your dream, are you making plans and taking steps towards this dream?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Question is, now think about it. What is the first step you need to do in order to step closer to your dream after tonight's call? And for those who are watching in America, your daytime, what step do you need to take today in order to step forward and moving forward to your dream? A lot of us want to get into businesses. I want the financial freedom. I want the time freedom. My mistake is, yes, I have a lot of money, but I didn't have the time freedom because I feel my clients need me, so I can't go here and there. I have to be in the office.
I want to create choices.
Exactly.
To create choices of where I want to go and what I want to do.
Freedom, the choices. Okay. So what step? Write it down now. Today is the 9th of the first step. I already answered your question, so it's like, what is the first step? Okay, that's why I told you, Anna. It's a lot of work, not just by answering a question.
I know, it's all here. Did I not answer it? If you look up, I've got it all here.
I know.
I'm
you.
bad. Sorry, I'll fix that up. Send it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Then, because the number 6 question is the question actually asked, are you telling yourself I can't have my dream? Or actually I should phrase it, with obstacles about getting towards your dream. Will you be telling yourself when you have obstacle, you tell yourself, I can't have my dream because something is a roadblock or a little bit of hump, or you'll be persistent. If I can't take a forward step, can I sidestep and take one more step?
Go around it.
Okay.
There's a lot of other things like kill people in front of it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, understand.
Your birthday present, I'm going to get you, actually, is in 4 days' time. I'm going to get you a shotgun, okay?
No, mate. I can find my own. Trust me. I can get access.
The one with the license, okay? So again, I have met so many highly intelligent, highly successful women, but sometimes they feel that they can't have their dream. I said, what's your dream? Oh, going to Bali with my girlfriend, just have like two days of massage without my kids and my husband. Easy. No way. I said, you can. Okay. But you need to believe that when you have this dream, it's not just came out of nowhere. You don't pull
You
out.
have to work for it.
Okay. The dream that you have has been with you for a long time. That's why you have this dream. But when you don't make sure you're going to work towards that, you have to work for it. Yet and it is right. But when you don't take small step, this dream is that's why you believe that you can't. But when you believe you can, it's just taking one step at a time. So it's be confident, be you. Okay? Because without dreams, life is fucking boring.
Well, you don't live if you don't dream.
Exactly.
There's a lot of people who have just stopped saying they want to dream. They stop dreaming.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Any other shares that you guys want to have? Well, he's like, my mind is exploding. What else Catherine is going to put me through?
Oh, no. I'm just and I've had as I said, I'll talk to you about it tomorrow, but the obstacles I'm unable to take side steps and go around it. I've actually got to go right through it.
Yeah.
And to go right through it, I've got to do damage, which is unfortunate, but it's necessary. And it's not damage necessarily to myself, but it's got to be done.
Yeah, I'll probably
And
take it's like now you need to put yourself first. Okay, that damage is
absolutely
how the other person you're thinking, are we going to damage the relationship? That person need to learn that Anna is choosing herself, which is a much better thing for herself to do. So am I being selfish, not allowing her to do what she needs to do, or I'll be the blockages?
I've actually accepted that there'll be collateral on the other side. I don't care now. It's put me in a position where I've got to put my parents, keep them safe. All right. So now it's, you know what? And I've got to keep myself safe. It's got to be me. I'm going to go right through this and I'm going to carve it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Wrap it up and deliver it. So, yeah.
So you are not alone on this journey. Okay. We'll talk more. It's like in a way I can see that it's like we're going to talk how you can protect yourself in this environment.
Absolutely. And that's where I'm going to go.
Yeah, good. Fantastic. So I'm catching up with Anna and Eve in the city tomorrow, but I understand you have young kids, so it's not like, do you want to come out to the city? I need to give you more notice next time.
Tomorrow
Night.
Wow.
Wow, look at her. Like, come later. Like, put your kids to bed and come out and drink with us.
What do you mean? What time?
We're in the city. What time you want to come? I have a hotel room. You can come and sleep in the hotel room with us and then get home by 6 a.m. in the next morning.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm not kidding. I have a one-bedroom apartment that 4 of us, if Eve, I better text Eve to let her know that she can stay if she wants to. 4 of us can stay overnight.
Oh my goodness.
Look at her.
It's you know something? It is absolutely amazing that we're able to do that with this beautiful woman.
It's so short notice.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
Do you know, I used to have children their age, and I had to do stuff.
Tomorrow night. I work like tomorrow night. I finish at 4:30 to 4:30. I finish at 6 p.m. So
yeah, by the time you get out, then we'll
have. Where do I park the car?
I'm on Flinders Lane. Well, let's not do the call. Let me stop. Oh no, I need to record this first because we'll talk about this after the call. Okay. Some of you already replied on the online retreat on the 24th of September, 10 a.m.
I be in Vietnam.
You can.
It's online. Okay. What is that about again? Sorry. Yeah.
Confidence effect.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
It's like the last weekend that you didn't come to, but you'll have more fun.
But it's online.
It is online, okay? But one more good news is put this in your diary.
Yes.
At the diary, 18th to the 20th of November, that weekend is the end of year celebration for the elite women. We are going to be in Gold Coast. So is there any of you can't make it on the 18th to the 20th of November? Are you booked already?
No.
No.
So I'm all yours, Catherine. I'm all yours.
Okay. 18th to the 20th of November, we are going to be in Gold Coast. I already contacted my girlfriends. You are going to have a real trip. Okay. So for those,
Gold Coast, on the way to Gold Coast.
yes, all the way to Gold Coast. Huh? This is the abundant life.
So is that like we pay for the flight and the combination? Is that right?
Yes. Remember, my commitment is in the 12 weeks program. Over the 12 months, we have 4 one-day immersion event, but I like to call it retreats for one day. But if you stay for the weekend, because on the because I found that like it was great. The Saturday you guys have a lot of teaching, but it's a lot to take in. Even for me to introduce the Enneagram is not fully understand that it's just an introduction. So I want to spend more time on one day. I can give you guys a teaching of really immerse into the spirituality. Okay. Then Sunday, I'm going to top it up. I'm not going to tell you yet. I want to hear from more people that want to come. Then I'll tell you the secret weapon that on the Sunday, what you're going to learn. Oh, no, not learn, what you're going to experience.
Hopefully it's a massage or a pool with silky soft water against our skin where we can humbly do our meditation.
It is going to be better than that because I'm going to stay. I'll possibly stay the whole week. On the 20th, we finish our retreat up, but I probably will stay for the whole week because you believe it or not, Gold Coast is actually a very spiritual place in the Hindu.
It is. I absolutely believe that. Yeah, absolutely.
If you guys are going to stay behind outside the retreat, it's a personal time. But I have so many genies. All my genies, a lot of my genies are in Gold Coast. You're going to meet them.
Oh gosh.
Why is like my mind is blowing.